Good morning and welcome to Tennessee Valley this morning. And good morning, Chris.
Good morning.
Good morning. And listen, we just want you to grab a cup of coffee or your second cup. I've had so much this morning, I'm wired, let me tell you. So I don't know what you're going to get out of me today. But anyway, grab your coffee, have a seat, listen to us, and we're going to say something you'll like. We might say something funny, and then again, we may be boring. But anyway, we're going to give you, it's like the weather in Cleveland. If you stick around long enough, you're going to find something you like and something you dislike. So good morning, Chris,
Good
again.
morning.
And welcome to Tuesday morning.
That's right. That's right. It's a great morning this morning.
It's a great morning, and are we not getting close to Christmas?
It is right around the corner. It sure is.
I know. I heard someone over the weekend say that getting older, you know, when you're young, Christmas, it takes so long for the Christmas to get here. And now it's like a roll of toilet paper. The closer you get to the end, the faster it goes,
yes.
right? And
And
that's
it's getting
kind of
there
where I
quickly.
feel like I am. It seems like only yesterday or last week I was wrapping Christmas gifts and buying gifts for the kids. And well, we were moving this time last year, recall?
That's right. Oh,
We
yes.
had just moved and it was cold, and we didn't have much Christmas trees or anything, did we?
No,
We had
everything
you
was
had
put
a
up
few.
quickly.
I
It was put up
know,
quickly,
I know.
so.
But this year we've had time to plan. But it
Yes.
does seem like it goes so swift anymore, and one year just goes right into another year. And
Oh, I know.
I don't even get my Christmas wrapping packed away till it's time to
I
get
just
it out
got
again.
wreaths up around the house. We had some things done, but I just took
Did
over
you
the
finish the
weekend. We
wreaths?
got some of the wreaths up outside finally, and not all that well. One of our guests were talking earlier that lights weren't working on the outside of the house, and I had that same issue. The lights weren't working on it, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, but
I've
that's-
done well this year. I did it all by myself, and I've had a wreath or two to fall, but I've put them back
No,
up,
you've
and you
done-
got me
it
put
looks
one up the
nice.
other day.
Yes, it looks
and,
good.
inside now, it's a little blank. We didn't do much for Christmas, but outside it looks good. And yes, I have colored lights.
Well, it looks nice. Good and colorful for the year. That's,
I know,
for
I
this-
know. It kind of
this
takes
time of
me
year.
back to when I was a child and all that. But anyway, we've had a nice weekend.
Yes, we have.
We had Nutcracker.
No,
that was
that's
the week before.
That was
Oh,
what-
you
see,
see,
it is going by so
It
fast. You've
goes by so
forgotten.
fast, I forget what we
Just
did.
gotten
In
some
fact, we
Christmas
didn't
shop
do anything
finishing.
this weekend, did we?
Just
Much
finished up a
except-
little bit of Christmas shopping.
and rang the
That's-
bell.
Yes, we rang
Last
the bell.
Thursday, we rang the bell for Salvation Army, and it was fun. You didn't feel too good, so I took over some of your hours.
Yes,
and
yes,
and
but
we
that's-
spent a few hours out there. Madeline and Olivia came and rang the bell with us.
They
and
enjoyed that. They had a good time.
It is a fun time, and then I did again Saturday, and it's fun.
Yes.
And someone asked me, they said, Kay, are you working another job now? They've seen me so much at ringing the bell, they think I'm working there full time. But no, that's a volunteer job I do,
Well,
and
but that's-
one that I thoroughly
It's
enjoy.
very rewarding, though. It is.
It is, and let me say, we just thank you for giving to the Salvation Army and all of the projects that are around the city this year that are helping each other, and people have been very generous this year.
They sure have.
Have they not?
They
I
really
mean,
have.
it's just been so awesome. One little girl came up and her parents said, she just wants to ring your bell. So I gave her the bell, and she stood there and rang the bell for a while and gave it back to me. But and one of them, I think someone said that they had taken their grandchild out, and somebody walked up and said, we'll put money in if you'll dance. And she said the child didn't even think. He just started dancing
Just
all
started
over the place,
dancing.
yeah, to get the money. So, whatever it is you need, well, just,
It's
we'll,
very. Yeah, it's
we'll put a show on.
Yes, it's very rewarding, though. I was out there first thing that morning, and to tell everybody good morning and Merry Christmas, it was just really nice to do that. And the response back, everybody just tried to make their day a little bit better.
I know,
when they
and we
walked by.
chose 2
That's
days with sunshine, and it was
Nice
not
weather.
too cold. Yes,
Yes,
it
much
was.
nicer.
Yesterday and Sunday was a little cold and all, but
more damp. That's
yeah, I'm ready for sunshine to come back into our life, and I think it's supposed to be maybe a little
of
bit
days this
cloudy,
week, yeah.
maybe a little rain tomorrow or today too. So anyway, we just put up with whatever we have.
That's right.
We have to just keep moving on.
That's right. At least we're not in a bunch of snow or all that. So a
I
little bit would be
know.
nice, but not much.
I know, and I just wanted to just mention real quickly a Connecticut thing that we have had so much time on. And I talked with a gentleman this morning that his wife is a school teacher, and they're quite concerned in doing some security things locally to be more aware of what is happening in and around the place. But our prayers and our thoughts go out to Connecticut.
Yes.
And I'm sure that I think there was some connection to someone at the in our neighborhood, to one of the families, a cousin or so, that someone else knew. So, it touches everybody all over.
It is. It's a small world.
It is very small.
It really is.
But we just want to let you know that our thoughts go out, and to all of our teachers, how much we appreciate what you do in our school systems and all. And we're blessed in Cleveland to have the school systems that we have,
and the teachers we have. We have
that's
good
right.
teachers. Yes, I know quite a few of them, and they're all of them are great.
Super nice.
Yes, they are.
Well, let me ask you, how's the candle business going?
It's doing well.
Is it
keeping
going
us
good?
busy. Yes, keeping us busy right now. We're finishing up fundraising for this year, so it has been a very good year. Helped a lot of organizations raise a lot of good money.
Good.
So,
a lot of houses are smelling great because of the candles.
That's right. This holiday season, it makes them
You
smell
want to give
good.
them just a little bit of information on what you do?
You can. My wife, Glenda, and I, we help out with Gold Canyon Candles. We're representatives for them, or distributors. We've been at since 2000, and it's a great product, great program they have. If you're looking to earn some extra money, or even make a career out of it, you can. Great products and a great plan with that. We got a new catalog that just came out yesterday,
and some new items, and they're just really getting fancier all the time, aren't they? And a little more versatile in what they have. And
from cleaning products even for your house that smell good, and they're all natural.
I'm not into cleaning houses, so.
But that even smells good. So, but it's a great product. If you want more information about it, you can come by the website at www.myfreecandles.com.
Okay.
And or you can give us a call at 423-309-8352. That's Glenda's number, and you can reach us there.
Yeah, and then we'll tell you that we do sell real estate.
Yes.
And we list real estate. So if you have a need in a real estate needs, call us. My number is 718-6967. And Chris, do you remember your number?
I remember it today.
Okay.
423-961-8095. Or you can reach me on the web at www.chrisfreekw.com.
Or kfree.com.
At kfree.com, either one of those.
And it'll bring up all of our houses and what we have and let you see them. And they have virtual tours, which you can go through. But we have houses priced anywhere from $79,000 to $695,000. We have them in Bradley County, Polk County, Meigs County, McMinn County, you name it, we're all around. Someone said the other day they were in Saudi Daisy, and they said, Kay, there was one of your big signs with picture. Yeah, I'm in Saudi Daisy. So
that's right. All
anyway,
around.
wherever the need is, that's where we go.
That's right.
And so feel free to give us a call, 718-6967.
And 961-8095.
Okay, and we won't talk about real estate anymore, but we are there. We're there to work for you and to do the best job we possibly can in meeting all of your real estate needs. So just keep us in mind. That's Kay-free and Chris-free. Now we're going to talk about who's going to be on our program today. And we have Chelsea Long, and she's with the Caring Place, and she's the resource developer, and development, I guess I should say. And then we have Teresa Norman from Mount Olive Ministries, and they have a new book, and she's going to bring it today. It just came out. We had it Sunday at church for the first time, and she's going to talk about it and what's in it and how it might be something you'd be interested in giving as a Christmas gift or just for yourself or someone that you know that needs it. And that's kind of what we have planned today. I had planned to have an accountant on to give us some tax breaks for the year. He couldn't be here. So we'll have him after the first of the year. But I was looking forward to seeing if there was any tax breaks I could get before the first of the year.
You know, first of the year. That's right.
No, don't.
If we have to go off the cliff, then we might really need some tax help.
Well, I think we're off the cliff more than the financial thing with the government. I think there's a lot of things just about to go off the cliff.
Yeah, not us, but the financial cliff.
Yes, and so many other things. But anyway, we're going to be right back in just a moment, so stay tuned, and we'll be back and see you shortly.
Great local sports right here on WTNB East Tennessee Television. Keep up to date on all your Walker Valley sports news Wednesdays with the Walker Valley Sports Zone. Get a behind-the-scenes look at all the local high school area football with the pregame, Thursdays at 10. And it's a Friday night tradition. Football Friday, every Friday night at 11 o'clock, right here on WTNB East Tennessee Television.
Logan Thompson, attorneys at law, have built a firm offering quality legal services to the people and businesses of Southeast Tennessee. We have achieved expertise in all areas of law in order to represent our clients in a manner they need, deserve, and have come to expect. Logan Thompson, with 9 attorneys and an extensive and competent support staff, is available to provide representation in various legal areas, including family law, Social Security benefits, personal injury, criminal defense, workmen's compensation, as well as business and complex litigation matters. At Logan Thompson, we have been building a tradition of legal services for over 40 years. We have developed the finest legal services and are proficient in providing you with representation you can trust. Give us a call at 423-476-2251 to schedule your free consultation. Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast in Cleveland, is the place to find quality pre-owned cars and trucks. Kyle offers on-the-spot financing on all vehicles on the lot. Each pre-owned vehicle goes through a complete inspection to make sure each car and truck meets the Kyle Motors standard. Warranty and extended warranties available on all vehicles. Kyle Motors will sell you a car or truck that you will be proud to drive for many years to come. See Tony, Bill, Dale, James, or David and let them put you in your next quality pre-owned vehicle. Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast. Phone 790-7100.
At Crawford Pharmacy, we offer custom compounding. Our pharmacists are known for their attention to detail and unique expertise. So visit us at 2260 Chambliss Avenue, Cleveland, Tennessee. For personal assistance, walk right in or come up to our convenient drive-thru. Crawford Pharmacy, serving our community one person at a time.
Town Americana, where trucks are big and bold, and a handshake is firm, and your word is gold. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens is a $2,000 drive. Maybe you're coming from here or here. Doesn't matter. Buying a truck from Don Ledford in Athens will save you at least $2,000 bucks. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens, a $2,000 drive worth making.
I'll take that drive every time.
Featuring some of the South's most scenic views, the Mountain View Inn has been a landmark in the Cleveland community for over 40 years. Our executive guest quarters with flat screen TVs and excellent bedding will make any guest comfortable. Carrie's Restaurant is one of Cleveland's favorite, with one of the best buffets around.
Hello, and on behalf of the Hughes family, thank you for so many years of your business and your friendship.
This segment of Tennessee Valley This Morning is brought to you by Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, located at 511 South Lee Highway in Cleveland and 2120 Chapman Road, Chattanooga. For your next new or previously owned vehicle, make it Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, the better way to buy.
Welcome back to Tennessee Valley This Morning, and with me I have Chelsea Long with The Caring Place. And Chelsea, welcome and thank you for taking time to be here with us today.
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
You work at one of the greatest places in Cleveland, right?
Oh my goodness. Well, I think so.
Well, a lot of people think so.
I'm a little partial, but I think it's wonderful. It's a wonderful place.
Well, let me just say up front that Keller Williams went there to do some community service at your place this year at some point, and they did several different places, and they came back and they said, "Oh, the Caring Place is awesome." I didn't get to participate that day, but they were so incredibly impressed
Well, I
with
appreciate
you all,
that. Well,
and what they did, and how you acted, and how clean and neat and everything that you were there.
Well, we appreciate that. And actually, Keller Williams is the first real estate agency. We started a new program with you guys earlier this year, where I've moved. I've been married about 4 years now, and I've moved 4 times in those 4 years. And I hate moving because I hate packing and I hate unpacking. And every time I moved, I would find clothes, or I really didn't want to deal with the canned goods. I'm like, I'll buy more cans of green beans when I get to my new house. Didn't want to deal with it. And Keller Williams started a program where you guys have a barrel in your office permanently, and where families, when they sell their home or they're buying a home or whichever, if they don't want to move those items or they find items that they don't want, they can contact their Keller Williams agent and they will come and pick it up, and we will come pick it up from the office, the carrying place will, or they'll bring it to the carrying place, and it's just been wonderful. It's been wonderful. So thank you guys for what you do for the carrying place. We appreciate it.
Well, you're welcome, and that's part of Keller Williams' program, is to be visible in the community and service-oriented, and to help where the need comes in, and we're always doing something. You know, if it's one of our agents, we all join in and help agents out. So
Absolutely.
Anyway, it's great, but they were so impressed with you. Tell us what you do and what the Caring Place is all about.
Sure. What I do for the Caring Place, I am our resource developer. So with that, it's a lot of different things. It's a lot of different hats. I do a lot of our grant writing. I do some of our public speaking, basically acquiring resources. So if somebody wants to organize a food drive for us, I'll work with them on helping them brainstorm what type of food drive, or even if they just call and they say, I'm having a food drive, I'd really like one of your barrels, and we deliver the barrels and we'll pick up the items. So I orchestrate those kinds of things. I go to the community and I help build relationships for the Caring Place. I do our PR and help with our press releases and those kinds of things. So just helping to make the Caring Place more visible to the community, that's a huge part of what I do. The Caring Place in itself, we serve the disadvantaged in Bradley County, and we do that through food, clothing, and diapers. We have a couple of other programs as well that have started in the last year, and actually a new one that's starting in January to help meet some of those more specific needs of the people in our community that are hurting. And we are just blessed beyond belief to be able to do that. And we're very, very busy. We distributed last month alone, we distributed 32,500 pounds of food.
That's a lot of food.
It is a lot of need. It is. And everyone that we serve on a continual basis is below the federal poverty line. And there's only so many times they can come in per month and things like that. And so that's not the same families coming in every single day to have services. For the most part, those are different people each day. And so there's a lot of need in Cleveland. And we are just very lucky to be one of the many agencies that are able to serve that population. So.
Well, Chelsea, when you were talking about serving those that are under the poverty line and et cetera, I have been made aware this season of how much Cleveland does for families, of all the toy drives and all of the clothing drives and the food drives and all the things that are there for the underprivileged, or those that are under the poverty line, or those that have just been disabled for whatever reason, illness or what else, and they're having a hard time. You hear about them once and twice and this, but when I've been here and I've talked to so many and been involved with some of them, that how much is really done. Cleveland is an awesome place.
Oh, it really is.
There should be no one hungry in Cleveland, and there should be no one that doesn't have clothing to wear or shoes on the children's feet or anything. There are places you can go, such as the Caring Place, and of course we talk about the Salvation Army. We talk about all of these places that you can go to be helped. And it just speaks volumes of our area.
We do. We've got a wonderful community. We've got a lot of wonderful nonprofits in our area. We work really, part of my job as well as working with other nonprofits, because it's not about the Caring Place. It's about meeting a need, and it's about helping people. And the good news is that there are a lot of nonprofits in our area whose focus on that. We all meet different types of needs, which is great. So, for example, we don't have a way to house homeless families. We just don't have the resources for it. We would love to, but we don't have the ability to. So we partner really closely with Family Promise, which is an organization here in the area that serves homeless families. Well, Family Promise can't afford to feed and clothe all of their families.
In that area.
Right, so they bring their families to us because we can do that. And so it's about working together in a net and working together to fill in each other's gaps to make sure that people are getting their needs met, and that it's not about the caring place. It's about us being able to do all that we can with the resources that we have, with the programming that we've got, to serve the community and to serve those that need us. But just the community in itself with the different nonprofits, that's been a great tool for us, just the community, because with that we're able to meet the needs so much more efficiently, and it's wonderful.
Well, and just before the program, Chelsea and I were talking about Habitat, which you went to their 100th home at the celebration the other day, and I was talking about someone that I knew that had just received the home and is moving in this week, and how but it's all hand in hand, and it's all put together to supply and to furnish and to accompany those people that need assistance.
Oh, absolutely.
And when they all work together. Now, you're part of United Way, are you?
Well, yes. We are funded through we have a program that's funded through their hospital grants.
Okay.
And then we do receive some of their emergency aid money. We're not technically an agency.
Yes.
We're a granted organization, but the United Way is a fantastic partner of ours, and we are so grateful to them because we have got programming that absolutely would not be in place without them. One of those programs is our Sack Pack program that's currently feeding 200 students every weekend that are at risk of hunger.
Yes.
26.4% of our all children in Bradley County are living below the federal poverty line and are food insecure, which means that 26.4% of our children wake up every morning not knowing if they're going to eat.
And on the weekends when they're not at school is when a great need is. Is that correct? Because I know Mount Olive Ministries took Prospect School and did that program for the summer and gave them sacks of food, and I think they still do for the weekends to take home, so those children have food when they get home for the weekend. I never thought about that. You know, I know the food programs at schools, but it just didn't dawn on me that when they go home for the weekend, those meals are not there.
Right. Well, and Cleveland actually has 2 areas that are qualified as food deserts, which means that the families living in those areas, there's not enough large grocery stores that are accessible to them, and they have to have they don't have as much transportation, and so they're buying their food from supermarkets, the corner supermarkets like Rite Aid, or from gas stations, and so that's where those feeding programs come into play.
Okay. Well, there's just so many needs, and back to school, they do those programs and all, and then all the Christmas gifts that's been done with the empty stocking and all the different things, and the policemen that shop, and Brenda McKenzie that does it. Now, do you get part of the Diaper Love program?
We are we take care of the Diaper Love program.
Okay.
Brenda Lawson is a wonderful pillar in this community, and it's just amazing to see all that she does. And she approached us a couple of years ago and asked if she, if she took care of the financial aspect of that program, if we would house it and manage it and work with the clients and work with the volunteers and do all that stuff, if we'd be willing to do that. And we said absolutely. And so we distribute the diapers, we train the volunteers to distribute the diapers, and we do all of those things. And so that's a program that we have as well that we're very blessed to be able to have.
Well, that is terrific, and all the things that you do. And what do you do for fun?
What do I do for fun?
Yeah, what do you really do for fun?
Well, I go to Sunrise Rotary.
That's right.
Yes, every Thursday morning I get to go to the hospital and sing a lot.
Didn't we not have an awesome Christmas party?
Oh, we had the best Christmas party. That was so fun.
We have some talented members, right?
We really do.
I know.
We really do. We're a lot of fun. It's a fun group.
It is a fun group. At 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
I mean,
it has to be fun though at 7 o'clock in the morning.
I know. It cannot be stiff or we'd all fall asleep, right?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Or just wouldn't come.
I know.
One of the two. But so I do Rotary is one of those things I do for fun. I actually went and saw The Hobbit this past weekend at our new movie theater over in Bradley Square Mall.
I haven't been over to the new theater.
It's really nice.
Oh, wow.
Yes. There's like a whole popcorn bar. Like you go up and buy your ticket and your refreshments at the same place, but then you get to go and like pick out your drinks and do.
Did you go to the Dollar Night?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Someone said the other day they went to the Dollar Night. Popcorn was $1. Drinks were $1. The shows were $1.
Oh, wow.
The movies.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you missed out, Chris, on that great bar and you could have taken the whole family.
and it would have been great because the movie theater is wonderful.
Oh, that's
and
great.
So I'm really excited.
Yeah,
for
we
them
saw
all.
it the other day. We haven't been in it yet, though.
Okay.
I haven't even seen it. So does that tell you I go to Belk's or somewhere at
Right.
Kmart and I never go around the back
Right,
part? So
'cause
I
it
need
is-
to go around there, don't I?
You do.
I know.
You do. It's
Cleveland's
something to
growing
see.
and I don't even know it.
It is. It is. It's growing a lot. So movies and Sunrise Rotary and you know, that's I like
And
to
Patrick.
read. And Patrick's fun.
I know.
My husband, he's great.
Hold on, we're going to leave and go for a break, and we'll be right back and talk to Chelsea, and we're going to talk about our Christmas lights.
Oh yay, okay.
How about that?
That sounds fun.
Town Americana, where trucks are big and bold, and a handshake is firm, and your word is gold. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens is a $2,000 drive. Maybe you're coming from here or here, doesn't matter. Buying a truck from Don Ledford in Athens will save you at least $2,000 bucks. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens, a $2,000 drive worth making.
I'll take that drive every time.
Hello, I'm Bill Odom.
Hi, and I'm Tammy Odom.
We want to invite you to join us on Joyous Living Today for interviews, testimonies, and gospel music by special guests and Dixie Sunshine.
Right here on WTNB, Sundays at 4 p.m. and Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. You don't want to miss it.
Jesus, Jesus, the light of the world.
At Crawford Pharmacy, we offer custom compounding. Our pharmacists are known for their attention to detail and unique expertise. So visit us at 2260 Chambliss Avenue, Cleveland, Tennessee. For personal assistance, walk right in or come up to our convenient drive-thru. Crawford Pharmacy, serving our community one person at a time.
Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast in Cleveland, is the place to find quality pre-owned cars and trucks. Kyle offers on-the-spot financing on all vehicles on the lot. Each pre-owned vehicle goes through a complete inspection to make sure each car and truck meets the Kyle Motors standard. Warranty and extended warranties available on all vehicles. Kyle Motors will sell you a car or truck that you will be proud to drive for many years to come. See Tony, Bill, Dale, James, or David and let them put you in your next quality pre-owned vehicle. Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast. Phone 790-7100. Logan Thompson, attorneys at law, have built a firm offering quality legal services to the people and businesses of Southeast Tennessee. We have achieved expertise in all areas of law in order to represent our clients in a manner they need, deserve, and have come to expect. Logan Thompson, with 9 attorneys and an extensive and competent support staff, is available to provide representation in various legal areas, including family law, Social Security benefits, personal injury, criminal defense, workmen's compensation, as well as business and complex litigation matters. At Logan Thompson, we have been building a tradition of legal services for over 40 years. We have developed the finest legal services and are proficient in providing you with representation you can trust. Give us a call at 423-476-2251 to schedule your free consultation.
Featuring some of the South's most scenic views, the Mountain View Inn has been a landmark in the Cleveland community for over 40 years. Our executive guest quarters with flat screen TVs and excellent bedding will make any guest comfortable. Carrie's Restaurant is one of Cleveland's favorite, with one of the best buffets around.
Hello, and on behalf of the Hughes family, thank you for so many years of your business and your friendship.
This segment of Tennessee Valley This Morning is brought to you by Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, located at 511 South Lee Highway in Cleveland and 2120 Chapman Road, Chattanooga. For your next new or previously owned vehicle, make it Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, the better way to buy.
Welcome back, and I'm here with Chelsea Long, and we've been talking about the Caring Place, but now we're going to talk about Patrick, her husband,
Yes.
put up Christmas lights.
He did.
And it kind of blew, didn't it?
It did. He, bless his heart, he hates heights, number one. So he already hates tall places. But he feels better when he puts up the Christmas lights at night because then he can't see how far he is from the ground. But he's the only person that feels better about it because I'm like, it's dark outside, you're going to die because you're going to fall and not know where the edge is. But he put all these lights up on our roof, and he lined it like it looks like a gingerbread house, and some of them are icicle on the front, and they look all good, and he lit them, and, we had that, what was that, National Lampoon Christmas moment, and he lit the lights, and it was so great. And then we went to bed, and we woke up, and none of the lights would work, because apparently he strung too many together, and then it blew all the fuses and all the lights.
Well,
And
next year he'll know.
He will
You
know.
will have gorgeous lights. I
And
just
we
leave them
will,
up,
Yes, and we will, and and it probably wouldn't even bother us, but Dr. Bill Estes lives right on the corner, and his lights look great, and every summer his lawn is all green, and it just
So a little bit of competition there?
not for me, because I'm a girl, and so I'm kind of like, well, I don't care, but my husband's like, our yard is brown, and our lights won't work, and Bill's just over there.
Tell him it's life.
Right.
Listen, in 50 years, it won't mean a thing.
That's just how it is.
It's just the way it is, and
Right.
it won't help. And then you were
Absolutely.
talking about going to see The Hobbit.
Yes, we went to see
And
The Hobbit.
Chris Alexander just did a project at school on The Hobbit, did he not?
Yes, they were reading The Hobbit, and we had to do a video interviewing all the characters. And they talked all of us into being a character. I was Gandalf, or tried to portray Gandalf. On
In
there.
costume.
In costume, yes, in costume. And then we had to upload that to YouTube, but it's not available for everybody to see. And
But he got an A on it.
he got an A on it, but we got
That's so
but he
fun.
likes to read the books, and so he's already read them, and we had to do the characters of them.
And and if you're going to be someone, I feel like the Gandalf is probably the person because he is in all the movies, and he is the one that's kind of making everything happen. And he's the
Yes.
person that comes in and saves everybody all the time.
Yes,
and
yes. So
He's
he,
Well, wouldn't you know that Chris would choose the best character?
Right.
well, that was
Right,
about the
as
only
you
one I could
should.
pick out. So, I mean, that was the only one I could be.
So you called dibs immediately.
I was too.
Dibs
I
on
was,
Gandalf.
I was too big to be one of the
Hobbits?
The hobbits.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. I
Yes.
was too big to be a hobbit. So.
Well, and you don't really want to fit the role of a hobbit because that means you're very short and you have very terrible feet. And so it's kind of like, I don't know if I'd want to be fitted for. I don't know if we'd want to have that. And someone would go, who you should be? A hobbit. 'Cause
Yeah,
you'd be perfect.
in pointy ears.
Well,
so
he
it'd
brought
be-
some of his little friends in.
Right.
Well, they weren't little friends.
Yeah, but
middle
they,
school
they all
kids,
were in
children.
costume and.
And
Oh,
they all
that's
were in
fun.
costume. And what did it take you 2 or 3 nights to get it?
Yeah, we had to interview each of them each evening. So
and then
then
cut
put it all
and
together and video
splice
did the
it,
video and put it all together.
So he had a choice of doing like 3 different things or so, and he chose doing the video. He was one of the only 2 in class
two
that
of
did
them
the video.
did the video.
Wow.
So
And
we did
he,
good. It's,
he did good.
Well,
But
you
that's
should
him.
take him to see it. The Hobbit.
yeah, well,
He'll
we are.
really
That's
enjoy
that's
it.
our. We're gonna let it.
They're waiting for the dollar movie.
Yeah, we're
Right.
waiting for the dollar to come back. No.
waiting on it.
We're wanting to get him there to see that. So.
He'll enjoy it. It's good. I started to read The Hobbit actually this summer, just on, because there's this list of all these books you're supposed to read at some point in time, and it's very, very slow in the beginning. And so I think that actually, probably at the point that I've read, I'm right to where the movie is. So.
Oh, okay. Well,
works
so
out
you're
pretty
right
well.
there.
Well, I'm still in first grade reader, so
Right,
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not a reader, so
Listen,
but
read
Alex,
some, but-
Alex reads all the time.
Oh,
I
really?
mean,
Yeah,
he reads
he likes to read,
continually.
so
yeah,
he's-
and he can tell you every word, and I don't know, but if he doesn't get it all the first time, he reads it the second time.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
he'll read
Yeah.
it through again.
Yeah.
So.
See, I don't read the second time.
I don't take the time. It takes time, and I don't
Right,
have
it
the
does.
patience.
It does.
My attention span is. Would you ever notice that my
No.
attention span is not that great?
Listen, that's why we're friends.
Is that
That's why we're friends, because I
Because-
understand. Yes. I get it.
I know the first time I met Chelsea, I thought, this will work. We both are talkers, and we just go from one thing to
Yes.
the other, and I'm sure you've noticed
And you
that.
just keep
that we-
up. It's fine.
I know, and that's what we do for enjoyment. We were talking about a while ago what to do for fun, and fun is just whatever you make it. And the only art, I have no artistic ability, so the only thing I can do is talk, and
But
so
again,
I do a lot of it.
It's underappreciated.
You think
'Cause-
so?
No, it is, because being a good talker is actually very
Well, I didn't
difficult.
say I was good.
Well,
I
I
just
think
said
you're
I'm
good.
I just said I'm a talker.
Right.
And I told Chris a few minutes ago. I said told Chelsea, if Chris will just feed back with me more, we can do better. But he is so quiet. He'll just sit and smile at me. He doesn't dig or he doesn't do any of those things. So
Just
anyway,
wait. It'll come.
Just
wait.
One day it'll catch you off guard.
one day you're going to
He's
catch
saving
up.
That's
it.
right.
As I get older and I can't respond quickly,
That'd be-
that's
no,
when you're
you're
going to
good.
hit me, right?
No, it's fine.
Well, listen, We're going to take another break. And Chelsea, it's been my pleasure to have you today.
Thank you so much.
And when I get in trouble and I need a guest real quick, I'll give you a buzz because you and I can always talk.
That sounds great.
I know, and you take care of Caring Place, and remember the Caring Place, and say a prayer for it. And anytime you can do anything to help it, volunteer and help them, because I'm sure they won't turn you down.
No, we
won't.
But
thank you. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back.
Great local sports right here on WTNB East Tennessee Television. Keep up to date on all your Walker Valley sports news Wednesdays with the Walker Valley Sports Zone. Get a behind-the-scenes look at all the local high school area football with the pregame Thursdays at 10. And it's a Friday night tradition. Football Friday, every Friday night at 11 o'clock. Right here on WTNB East Tennessee Television.
Logan Thompson, attorneys at law, have built a firm offering quality legal services to the people and businesses of Southeast Tennessee. We have achieved expertise in all areas of law in order to represent our clients in a manner they need, deserve, and have come to expect. Logan Thompson, with 9 attorneys and an extensive and competent support staff, is available to provide representation in various legal areas, including family law, Social Security benefits, personal injury, criminal defense, workmen's compensation, as well as business and complex litigation matters. At Logan Thompson, we have been building a tradition of legal services for over 40 years. We have developed the finest legal services and are proficient in providing you with representation you can trust. Give us a call at 423-476-2251 to schedule your free consultation.
Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast in Cleveland, is the place to find quality pre-owned cars and trucks. Kyle offers on-the-spot financing on all vehicles on the lot. Each pre-owned vehicle goes through a complete inspection to make sure each car and truck meets the Kyle Motors standard. Warranty and extended warranties available on all vehicles. Kyle Motors will sell you a car or truck that you will be proud to drive for many years to come. See Tony, Bill, Dale, James, or David and let them put you in your next quality pre-owned vehicle. Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast. Phone 790-7100.
At Crawford Pharmacy, we offer custom compounding. Our pharmacists are known for their attention to detail and unique expertise. So visit us at 2260 Chambliss Avenue, Cleveland, Tennessee. For personal assistance, walk right in or come up to our convenient drive-thru. Crawford Pharmacy, serving our community one person at a time.
Town Americana, where trucks are big and bold, and a handshake is firm, and your word is gold. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens is a $2,000 drive. Maybe you're coming from here or here. Doesn't matter. Buying a truck from Don Ledford in Athens will save you at least $2,000. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens, a $2,000 drive worth making.
I'll take that drive every time.
Featuring some of the South's most scenic views, the Mountain View Inn has been a landmark in the Cleveland community for over 40 years. Our executive guest quarters with flat screen TVs and excellent bedding will make any guest comfortable. Carrie's Restaurant is one of Cleveland's favorite, with one of the best buffets around.
Hello, and on behalf of the Hughes family, thank you for so many years of your business and your friendship.
This segment of Tennessee Valley This Morning is brought to you by Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, located at 511 South Lee Highway in Cleveland and 2120 Chapman Road, Chattanooga. For your next new or previously owned vehicle, make it Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, the better way to buy.
Welcome back to Tennessee This Morning, and with us I have Teresa Norman, And what hat are we wearing today, Teresa?
We are wearing the Associate Pastor hat today for
Okay.
Mount Olive Ministries.
Okay.
Yes,
You
that's-
had your RN badge on when you came in,
That's
so
right.
I never know what she's doing. She's all around and here and there and everywhere, and just involved in a lot of things, aren't you?
I try to be.
I know. And today, first of all, we're going to talk about the new Faith Walker's book. And I'll just let you take that
Okay.
and have it. And she's going to tell us about this. Is the third year that
This
you
is-
have published this book.
That's right. This is actually volume 3. And volume 3 is in the last, I guess we've been doing them now for about 7 years. It was
Oh, okay.
2009 since we did the last one. And it has just been so popular, gives women an opportunity to share about the faithfulness of God in their life. You know, when I grew up in the church and when you grew up, Kay, we had an opportunity to share the goodness of God. We call them testimony services. Well, we just don't have those anymore in the
No.
church. But God is still moving, and God is still answering prayer, and God is still, there's still miracles going on every day. And this book gives women an opportunity to share the faithfulness of God and the answered prayers in their lives. And so it's been popular so far. We just got it hot off the press.
I know, and I haven't had a chance. I've just flipped through it. I haven't had a chance to read it, but it does have recipes. It has
Yes.
poetry. And it's just full of good nuggets, isn't it?
It's wonderful.
Regardless of what you're going through, there's someone's testimony in that will help and share and help you get through your whatever your situation is.
That's exactly
And
right.
I noticed some of them were several pages, some of them are short.
That's right. We asked them to just share what was on their heart, what they felt like would be instrumental in others' lives. And as you know, those of us who have been around a while, we've been through a long journey. And there's so many stories that we could tell, but we really have to single and say, what would the Lord have me to share in this book? And so we have everything, a gamut from cancer to losing loved ones to just God answering a prayer and receiving a call, divorce. I'm praying for you today. There's just been so many wonderful stories in this book. In fact, just before I came into the studio today, I received a text message. And so my little phone, I can say, read my text. And it says, I have just finished reading the entire book. They read it today. They just bought it yesterday. They read all the book today. And they just said, thank you so much. It has encouraged me to keep going on. And so it really is an encouragement to know that God is still answering prayers in 2012.
Well, I bought several of them yesterday and put in my car, and I've just been passing them out when I go places this morning. I've just given some out to people that I thought would enjoy them and like them. And they're that type of a book.
Absolutely.
And if you don't have a lot of time to read, it's something good that you can pick up, read one testimony, and go lay it down and then read again.
Right.
But and the cover is beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
It's put together very well.
Well, thank you. I would love to take the credit for that, but Stephanie Riddle did all that for us. And of course,
We had to approve it.
Yes, we did. And
Give
of
us a
course,
little credit.
Pathway Press did a wonderful job in publishing, so I thank all of them there for just all the time they put into this book.
Okay, and the profits that's made off of this book, what do we do with it?
Every dime goes right back into ministry in our church and in our local community.
Yes.
You know all the things we're involved in, Kay, at the church, but from the homeless shelter to feeding families at the hospital to giving out monthly groceries to families who need the help, to the prison ministries Bible study. We sponsor Legacy for Life, which is a reading program and a GED program inside the Bradley County Jail. I could just keep going on, but all of the money and all the proceeds from this book
go to
every ministry that falls under women's ministries at the church.
None of it goes to administration or anything. We pay for the book, and then it's the rest of the money is in the ministry.
That's
and
right.
It's amazing when you sit down and look over what has been accomplished in a year with that group of women at Mount Olive and the people that give to that. It's awesome what has been accomplished. You know, and I was just talking to Chelsea a few minutes ago about Tracy Gann.
Right.
And going into her Habitat home and how we have helped her in several ways and different ones that come in. And, you know, we get requests, the women's ministry get requests from other departments in the church for help.
Right.
And women can get things done.
That's right.
Is that not right?
That's right.
I mean,
That's
you know,
right.
just put a woman out there and
We can get it done.
We'll get it done.
As you know, we've just finished a project for the nursery at our own local church.
Yes.
Where we've just helped our youth department.
Yes.
And as well as reaching out in the community, I received a call just yesterday from Ruthie at the Salvation Army that said we still have some teenagers, because I think the cutoff for the angel tree is maybe 12 or 13. I'm not sure what that is. And she said, would you be willing to take on some teenagers that really need help? I said, sure, just send us a list. And so we're getting calls even from Diaper Love and all of the things in the community. We try to assist at New Hope. All of the ministries in Cleveland we try to participate in if we possibly can.
Well, Chelsea, in the last segment, we were talking about Cleveland is an awesome place to help and to assist and to do everything we can to make sure that everyone has exactly what they need. Now, a lot of times we don't get all the wants.
That's right.
But you know what? The Bible just says He'll supply our needs.
Right.
And then the wants come. That's just the icing on the cake, isn't
That's
it? When
exactly
the wants
right.
get there. But if our needs are supplied, what else do we have to have? And it's just awesome. And I feel good about it. I just. Let me just say this, and I'm up front with everything, you know that. I had some other people to be on the show today that couldn't, and I called Teresa real quick, and I said, Teresa, please come and be on the morning show if you possibly can, and let's promote the book. And she said, I'll be there. And so thank you for filling in. I mean, it's always a pleasure to have you anyway. What else is going on in your life you want to talk about today? We have some time left, and we can just talk.
Well, I would just encourage people during this time to look around them. Every day we get an opportunity to make a difference in someone's life. Every single day, whether it be a handshake, a smile. This is the gift-giving season, and certainly I want to give the gift that the Lord has given me. We're to pay that forward, I truly believe. In fact, he says, Paul even wrote that we'll even comfort others with the comfort that we've received. And so certainly there are people this season that need to be comforted. As you know, I work as a nurse a couple of days a week at the hospital, and the hospital has a lot of patients there. We have a lot of sick people in the office, even today. There are families that are suffering. And so I would say, look around you and meet a need this Christmas season in your church, in your community, and especially in your family.
And it doesn't cost anything, does it?
No.
You can just give of your time and your knowledge and your spiritual feelings that you know and the knowledge that you have, and to share with someone during this season. Because I ran into, and ringing the bell Saturday, I ran into one of my friends that I hadn't seen for a while, and she said, you know, my husband passed away. And I said, no, and the tears started flowing. And so I had an opportunity just to stand there and share with her about how it is to lose a spouse, and the first Christmas that you're here but without them. It's different, and you learn how to handle that, and it gets better, but you still miss them. There's always that void there, but you learn that life goes on, and with God's help and the people around you and your friends and the love and your churches and all, you make it and you get through. So we have an opportunity if we just take advantage of it.
Yes, and I have to tell you, I took my little grandson with me to ring the bell on Saturday. And he said, Nana, I feel so good about being out here. And I said, Kaysen, do you know what makes you feel good about yourself? It's when you give to others, it automatically makes you feel good about yourself. So I would say if there's anybody out there that needs to feel better about themselves, they're a little bit down and out this season, give of yourself to others and make yourself feel better.
And it takes your mind off of yourself.
Exactly.
You know, and I took Chris's daughter and her friend, and they rang the bell, and they couldn't get over, you know, that it's really fun, that it's really something to do, and I think they will do it again next year. And now that they've been introduced to that project and to ring that bell, it's fun. The first year I went, I thought, oh gosh, I don't know if I can do this or not, you know. And after that, you see so many people that thank you for sharing and giving of your time. And our pastor spoke about our stewardship. And you know, that is not only money, that's giving of our time, and that's giving of our energy and and our resources. And so it's been an awesome year for me this year to participate in the things that I've participated in. The angel tree.
Absolutely.
You know, someone told me, I thought you had to buy everything on the list. I was told then that that's suggestions and you don't really have to do all that. But I went through trying to buy everything on the list.
Okay, good.
And I didn't quite get it all, but a lot of it, you know. But it would be much easier if I'd have known I didn't have to do just primarily the major things that they ask for, like a coat and a pair of shoes, and then the others are wants. You know, the needed things are the things they need, and then the wants. But there's so many places to go, so many things to do to share through the holiday season. Where can they get this book?
You can get this by calling the church, going online at Pathway, and I'm not sure where Pathway is in the process. It's probably up and going. You can order it on Google Books and Amazon.com.
Okay, and if you want, you can give me a call at my number, 718-6967. Teresa, what is the church number? Do you remember?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
479-3381.
Yes, and they're $15 each, and they're well worth it. Make great Christmas gifts.
Absolutely.
Stuffing stockers.
Yeah.
Stocking stuffers. I'll get that right. You know, you have to mess up once in this program. You can't get through the whole thing. But anyway, that's one of the things that we wanted to talk about today and have you here. And it's always a treat to have you.
Thank you.
And you said you already had all your family at your house for
I
Christmas.
I
have
did.
you made the pie yet?
No, yes, I did.
We went to Whitestone for dinner party a week and a half ago, and they gave us the recipe for the Whitestone pie. Is that what they called it?
I believe so.
Yeah, and you were going to make it. How did it turn out?
Okay, I made 2 yesterday.
Oh, okay.
One to take to a family reunion type, a little gathering, and one for home. And then we had some guests over after church, and everybody loved it. It was a hit.
Well,
so
good for you. Was
and
it
easy.
easy?
Very easy.
Okay. Well, it's excellent. So, maybe I will put it up on our website.
Yes.
I'll give it to Chris, and he'll have it up on his website. And
we'll put it on the show notes on how to get the book and things.
Yes.
We can put links in there for them to have to that.
ChrisFreeKW.com.
Yeah, I'll have show notes in there for that
And the
today.
recipe will be there for that pie and how to get the book. And Caring Place, we'll put that on there. And what it's all. So
we'll have all
you
that
can always
information
go
on there.
back to what the show is and get it on our website. So that's what we're doing. And Christmas is almost here. We're just about ready to get those presents unwrapped, aren't we?
Yes, and I'm excited.
If I get them bought. And I went out the other day shopping for Oliver, and I bought things that Chris will not be real excited about. But you know what? I thought, I'm the grandmother. I can buy anything I choose.
Exactly.
And the wagon I bought one year, I think it was 2 years before it was unboxed and put together. So this is probably another one of those things that will be a little while before it gets put together. But anyway, he'll have it. But this, when Oliver gets older, I don't have any toys anymore to buy.
I know.
And it's so sad.
Yes.
And he loves to box. And so I bought him the Hawk hand,
Oh.
I said you'd be real excited,
Thank you.
Chris. They're huge, and he loves to box. So I think, I don't know the other children. We may be in the emergency room. I don't know on Christmas Day, but it was fun buying and looking, and just to go out and shop for toys. It's been a little while since we've had a little one, so he's 4 now. So it's time to. You have him down.
I have a 4-year-old too.
You got a 4 and a
17.
Okay, Trooper is 4. He just grew up too fast. I forgot that he and Jameson and Oliver are all about the same age. I'm like the toilet paper, that Pastor talked about. End of the roll, it goes faster and faster. That's where I am, and I said that before, and it's really the truth.
Me too.
But anyway, thank you for being with us today. It's been a great, great show, and remember the book.
Yes.
And tell someone you love them and give them a hug and do something really great for them for Christmas this year. You will not only help them, but you will help yourself. And this is Kay Free, Chris Free, and we sell real estate. Give us a call. We'll help you, and you have a Merry, Merry Christmas.
Great local sports right here on WTNB East Tennessee Television. Keep up to date on all your Walker Valley sports news Wednesdays with the Walker Valley Sports Zone. Get a behind-the-scenes look at all the local high school area football with the pregame Thursdays at 10. And it's a Friday night tradition. Football Friday, every Friday night at 11 o'clock, right here on WTNB East Tennessee Television.
Logan Thompson, attorneys at law, have built a firm offering quality legal services to the people and businesses of Southeast Tennessee. We have achieved expertise in all areas of law in order to represent our clients in a manner they need, deserve, and have come to expect. Logan Thompson, with 9 attorneys and an extensive and competent support staff, is available to provide representation in various legal areas, including family law, Social Security benefits, personal injury, criminal defense, workmen's compensation, as well as business and complex litigation matters. At Logan Thompson, we have been building a tradition of legal services for over 40 years. We have developed the finest legal services and are proficient in providing you with representation you can trust. Give us a call at 423-476-2251 to schedule your free consultation.
Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast in Cleveland, is the place to find quality pre-owned cars and trucks. Kyle offers on-the-spot financing on all vehicles on the lot. Each pre-owned vehicle goes through a complete inspection to make sure each car and truck meets the Kyle Motors standard. Warranty and extended warranties available on all vehicles. Kyle Motors will sell you a car or truck that you will be proud to drive for many years to come. See Tony, Bill, Dale, James, or David and let them put you in your next quality pre-owned vehicle. Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast. Phone 790-7100.
At Crawford Pharmacy, we offer custom compounding. Our pharmacists are known for their attention to detail and unique expertise. So visit us at 2260 Chambliss Avenue, Cleveland, Tennessee. For personal assistance, walk right in or come up to our convenient drive-thru. Crawford Pharmacy, serving our community one person at a time.
Town Americana, where trucks are big and bold, and a handshake is firm, and your word is gold. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens is a $2,000 drive. Maybe you're coming from here or here. Doesn't matter. Buying a truck from Don Ledford in Athens will save you at least $2,000. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens, a $2,000 drive worth making.
I'll take that drive every time.
Featuring some of the South's most scenic views, the Mountain View Inn has been a landmark in the Cleveland community for over 40 years. Our executive guest quarters with flat screen TVs and excellent bedding will make any guest comfortable. Carrie's Restaurant is one of Cleveland's favorite, with one of the best buffets around.
Hello, and on behalf of the Hughes family, thank you for so many years of your business and your friendship.